Hey everyone, Allison here with That Vegan Mom Life. Today I kind of wanted to just make a video to let you guys know why I decided to choose a vegan lifestyle. I have been making videos of just my quick and easy recipes and one different store run. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about why I decided to become vegan. My very first reason was because I watched the documentary What the Health. And to me, What the Health, pretty much majority of it was just talking about what the meat and dairy and eggs and how it's just not good for you and how it can cause, lots of different diseases. So that's my number one choice. I stopped eating meat and dairy because all those things can increase your chance of a few different diseases by up to 50%. So why would anybody want to put those things into their body if you want to be healthy? So yeah, that is my number one reason why. There are so many things that, take part in becoming a vegan. And when I first decided to go vegan, my reason was, hey, I want my body to be healthy. I don't want to get these diseases. I want to lower my risk of getting diabetes, getting cancer, heart disease, and all these things. But then doing some more research and you find out that so much water waste, there's so much grain and corn that they have to feed these animals just so we can eat. When there's plenty of plant-based foods out there and we get all the minerals and vitamins that we need from these plant-based foods, whereas they're wasting so much. And that hurts my heart too, because there are so many starving kids, so many starving families, even in the United States or in other countries. And I don't know the numbers, but the numbers are really huge about the people that are starving and the amount of food and water that they're wasting in the meat and dairy industry. So that plays a big part on my heart too. I want to do all I can do, and if all I can do is become vegan for now, then that's doing my part. One of the reasons that made me continue this vegan lifestyle after a couple days and after doing more research was I found out there's so much animal cruelty. I knew it was going on, but I didn't really know. I've watched the video or documentary Earthlings. Sad. Made me cry, and I have never really been an animal person. I just never wanted a dog, never wanted a cat in my adult life. I had them as kids, but that wasn't my responsibility. Now, as an adult, I've never chosen to have an animal. So I blow my own mind when I feel so passionate about the animal cruelty, and it really bothers me. It hurts my heart watching the torture that these calves and these baby piggies, even, adult cows, female cows, their entire life go through torture their entire life just so we can drink milk. When there's plenty of other options, almond, coconut, there's oat milk, all kinds of things. That's a whole nother topic. But animal cruelty to me is awful, and you don't really know what really goes on until you watch these documentaries and you do research, and it's sad and it's scary, and it just changed my mind 100%. Animals fear and feel pain just like humans do, just like a cat would, just like a dog would, and it's just not okay. It's just not okay. And now when I see other chicken and meat, I go to the grocery store, it turns me off. I just don't want to buy it. I don't miss it. And I know that I'm doing better for the environment, and I know that I'm possibly saving some animals out there. I came across the documentary Cowspiracy, and that pretty much, the majority of the documentary was just talking about the meat industry, on how much pollution it causes our environment. I was totally unaware of this. I had no idea. Maybe in the back of my head I knew, but I didn't really know. And all these things that I'm talking about, I didn't really know. And one thing that bothers me is that I didn't know these things sooner. But now that I do, I'm just doing what I can do. And the meat industry, the meat agriculture causes more pollution to our environment than transportation combined. That's cars, trains, planes. So all that combined is less pollution than the cow agriculture, the meat agriculture out there. Isn't that crazy? Blows my mind. So I kind of just wanted to touch on the milk side of this really quickly. I don't remember which documentary I watched it in, but the doctor was talking about how cow's milk is made for cows. Basically, the cow's milk is filled with hormones and casein and some other things that we probably shouldn't be consuming because it is made for the baby calf to grow very rapidly in a very short amount of time. And I do kind of have a little personal experience with this. That's why I wanted to talk about it. My daughter, she's going to be 2 in a couple weeks. And at the age of 1, we transferred her from her baby formula to cow's milk, and she absolutely loved cow's milk. I mean, she drank it in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, in between with snacks, and whether it was in her bottle or her cup, she absolutely loved it. And so we noticed she was getting really big, and I kind of thought, okay, she's really just big for her age because she was tall, but I thought she was a little chunky, and we're like, okay, well, whatever, she'll grow out of it, it's her baby fat. Doctor said she was fine and everything. But after watching the documentary and hearing that, I'm like, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why my little baby is so big. I mean, she's the most precious baby in the entire world, but she was big, and I don't think she was supposed to be that big, and she was kind of like muscular almost. And so after being off of cow's milk for Saturday will be 1 month, she's had no cow's milk at all. She has thinned out. I'm a waiter or anything, but she has thinned out in her tummy area, in her arms area, in her legs. She has thinned out. So for me, this is huge. And I can't believe that I was giving my baby cow's milk and it's not for her. Cow's milk is for cows. Human milk is for humans. Goat milk is for goats. Pig's milk is for pigs, and so on, you guys. Well, that pretty much sums up my reasons for choosing a vegan lifestyle. Sorry if I rambled a lot. But again, my number 1 reason was because I want to reduce my risk of getting cancers and any other diseases. Number 2, animal cruelty. Number 3, for the environment. And number 4, because there's a lot of food or grain and water wastage that can be used for starving families and starving kids around the world and in the United States. So if you'd like to follow me in my vegan journey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.